Gambia's late Vice President Badara Joof on Monday was accorded a befitting state funeral in a somber ceremony held at the National Assembly in Banjul. The ceremony was attended by family members, religious leaders, and government officials, including the country's President Barrow, who accords late VP Joof with the Grand Commander Insignia of the Order of the Republic of the Gambia. Maria Macham has the details in this report.
Hundreds of mourners, including the country's president and family members of the late vice president, were at the National Assembly to pay their last respect to late VP Badara Joof. The death of late vice president happened on Wednesday, 18th January 2023 in New Delhi, India, after a brief illness announced by the presidency. His demise, however, came as a shock to the Gambian people, with many of whom took to social media expressing their sorry, while remembering the late vice president as somebody who impartially and truly served his nation. Speaking during the laying-in state of the late VP Joof, Honorable Speaker of the National Assembly Fabakary Tombong Jatta described the late VP as a true gentleman and an exceptional leader, while remembering the moments they spent together which began back in school days.
Badara Joof was a schoolmate at Armitage High School, a colleague mate at Yundum Teacher Training College during our formative years, a brother and a friend. We continue to work together in our different capacities in the development of our country years after we left the college. His determined personality, dedication to duty, and warmth continue to impress me.
Alpha Khan, a friend of the late VP Joof, described him as a pious and true believer in Allah. Mr. Khan also remembers the late VP as a charismatic person who treats others the way he treats himself.
An honorable husband to Mrs. Fatou Sonko Joof, and to his sons and daughters, a loving father who worked hard to educate them, nurture them, ultimately instill in them memories, love, values that will sustain them for the rest of their lives. Furthermore, he was principled and a man of great courage in time of both calm and difficulties. He was also an honest man who never hesitated to speak up what he believed to be right, no matter the cost. As we reflect on his life, it is evident that his life was full of meaning and anchored in a strong dedication to serve the people of our country.
On behalf of the family, one of the daughters of the late Badara Joof in sorrowful testimony said they were proud of being children to VP Joof. She describes her late father as a humble person and statesman.
He was a true and dignified gentleman, the creme de la creme. And I am not biased when I say that. I mean it because we've lived it. He was an exemplary father, brother, friend, and comrade. So yakamte yahule, and any problems we had, he addressed very quickly. I used to think his brain I never understood. Any tiny problem we had, he fixed very quickly. And he was so wise. The man was so wise.
Paying tribute to his late vice president, President Barrow took the opportunity to confer the late vice president Badara Joof with the insignia of member of the Grand Commander of the Order of the Republic of the Gambia, GCRG.
In recognition and appreciation of the patriotic service he rendered to the nation, I hereby posthumously award His Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, Dr. Badara Joof, the insignia of Master of the Grand Commander of the Order of the Republic of the Gambia, GCRG. With this, Honorable Joof, we bid you farewell with honor. You have departed prematurely, but honorably.
The Gambian leader also said the country has lost an illustrious son, a national asset, and a pillar in his cabinet, who contributed constructively to cabinet proceedings. Barrow further describes the late VP as dispensable and someone who generously shared his knowledge, experience, and expertise. Until he was appointed vice president on 4th May 2022, VP Joof had served in various capacities including Minister of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology, Permanent Secretary in various ministries across the government. Died at age 66, the late Vice President has finally been laid to rest at the Banjul Cemetery next to his mother's grave. Reporting for Eyeafrica News, I am Mariama Cha.